Hi guys, it's Chrissie and welcome back to another speed build. So this is a kind of different speed build since it is a renovation, but it's not for my Let's Renovate series. It's actually for Gavin Sims's Flip This, kind of not renovating series that he has, but he has this Flip This series on, not on his channel, but he puts out these challenges, I guess you could say. I think every month that where he gives you a house and a shell or something, and he has different rules for every month, or kind of different rules or different theme or something like that. And for this month, I actually decided to, try and do it, to try and, participate in this really fun challenge since, I don't know, it looked like fun. And I don't know, I've been wanting to do a few more build challenges and stuff like that. And I thought, what better, kind of challenge to do than a building one and one where I renovate a house. So this house is one that he built. Obviously he built the exterior, and you would have seen me gone through and delete some of the stuff and delete the windows and all of that, because for this month we were actually allowed to change the doors, the windows, but we weren't allowed to change any of the exterior walls unless we were doing like an extension. So the rules for this month, I'm just going to read it out to you guys, is to download the build on the gallery, and you can search with the hashtag FlipThisAugust and place the build on a 30 by 20 lot in any world. Okay, so then you choose or randomly select one of the 5 possible projects. So I will read you the projects at the end and tell you which one I did. But number 3 is do not move exterior walls and do not change the wall height. Do not change the roof at all unless you're adding a modern extension bit. So obviously you will need to roof, the extension bit, as I'm doing right now. Obviously I needed to roof that part, but I wasn't allowed to change any of the existing roofs. And then obviously you may change the interior walls, windows, doors, roof texture, trims and landscaping. And you have unlimited simoleons. You can use any packs that you want. You can use any use move objects on and debug and all of that, but you're not allowed to use custom content. So this build is completely custom content free. And then you need to upload your flip to the gallery by August 29th and use hashtag FlipThisAugust to have your build featured on stream. And then it just gives you his stream, which is twitch.tv/GavinSims0, where I think he will be touring all of our builds and stuff like that, or having a look at them and stuff. But obviously since it isn't the 29th yet, you guys can still enter, or not enter, I don't think there's a prize or anything. It's basically, I think, kind of just for bragging rights of, I don't know, I flipped this and this is how it turned out, or something like that. I didn't really know. I've never done one of these before, but I don't know, it looked like fun, so I just thought, why not? But yeah, you guys can find my build and his original build on the gallery under the hashtag FlipThisAugust, which I will leave in the description, just to make sure you can get the spelling right and all of that. But so the projects that you can choose from, because there are 5 of them, and you can obviously either choose one or you can roll a dice and see which one you get, is number 1 is Restoration. This is a project beloved by history lovers and architecture buffs. Wow, I cannot read today. Create a beautiful home while keeping as much of the original build and floor plan as you can. So that for that one, obviously you would try and keep a lot of the wallpapers or the flooring or the layout and stuff like that. Try to keep as much of it as you can for that one. Number 2 is Renovation. Who doesn't love an open concept? Put on your hard hats, some of these walls are coming down. Give this house a modern day makeover. Number 3 is Work from Home. You're starting your own business, but retail space is expensive. You've just bought a new home that could use a little TLC, and you just had a great idea. Turn this rundown home into the perfect in-home business. So for that one, obviously you would have to have a separate space for retail and stuff like that. And number 4 is On a Budget. The bank declined your loan and you've already sold everything you can on the lot, even the trees. Use the 20,000 simoleons you found in your jacket pocket to give this home a makeover. And then number 5, which is the one that I chose to do, is in addition. You can restore, renovate or remodel to your heart's content, but something doesn't feel right. Wouldn't it be great if this house was a little bigger? Fix up the home and give it some extra living space with an addition. So for this house, what I did with it, obviously I did number 5, so I added that little square bit to the side, which I'm actually going to be turning into the living room on the bottom floor, and on the second floor, that extra modern addition will be the master bedroom. But I thought that this house, basically I wanted to go all out. I did make it a lot more open plan downstairs. The kitchen and dining room are, one big room, and then obviously the living room is kind of separate. And we have wow, I can't speak. I haven't done a voiceover in so long. I'm really out of practice. But we have a half bathroom downstairs, and we have 2 bathrooms upstairs as well. One of them is an ensuite to the master bedroom, and the other one is like the family bathroom. So this house is 3 bathrooms, 3 bedrooms. So it is actually kind of deceptively big if you think about it. I mean, it doesn't look that big from the outside. Or for me anyway, it doesn't. I mean, I'm used to starting a build and having the idea that it will be a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, or maybe at the most 2 bedroom house, and just, like a small family home. And then at the end of the day, I end up with 5 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms and stuff like that, because I messed with the exterior for so long that I keep adding to the exterior, and eventually it's huge. But luckily for this one, I couldn't change a lot of the exterior. I could only add that small, extension bit. So that actually kind of, checked me and, kept me from going too overboard with, the amount of bedrooms and stuff like that in the house. I'm actually kind of amazed that I managed to fit in 3 bedrooms, and they are kind of, they're decent sized rooms, I should say. One is for a teenager. It could probably be either a boy or a girl, and the other one is for a child. I don't think I made that gender specific either, so you guys can have anyone in there that you'd like. But yeah, so I built this quite a while ago. I think I built this at the beginning of August, so maybe like almost 3 weeks ago, and I just haven't had the time to do a voiceover for it and to upload it for you guys, so I thought it would be perfect for today's video. I know it's going to be a bit late, since, I don't know, I should have posted this like half an hour ago already, if I keep to my, regular uploading time. But today has just been crazy. The house has been full of people all day, and I just couldn't find a quiet time to record the voiceover. But yeah, so I hope you guys like this build, even if it is a bit late, and I don't know, I like the way it turned out. It's definitely my style, I would say. It's very modern, and it's not overly modern. It does have, some older looking, more traditional looking pieces, like the dining chairs and the bar stools and stuff like that. So it does have, I don't know, I don't think it's eclectic, but I don't know what you would call it actually. But it has a very modern vibe to it with some older pieces. Let's just stick with that. But I did make it very blue and white and black, since I thought I wanted to go for white and black, at least. I don't know, I wanted to go for white and black especially, and that was the 2 colors that I definitely had in mind for this. I knew I wanted to use them. But I also wanted to add in a little pop of color and, just something interesting, so that it doesn't look too monotonous or too boring. And I don't know why I decided on blue. I've been using blue a lot, but I think for this build it came from the washer and dryer. For some reason I decided to use those blue swatches that I haven't used before, and then the rest of the house was kind of modeled after the washer and dryer, I guess. But yeah, we're already onto the living room, and I really like this living room. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's a bit of a different layout. I don't normally go for a layout like this, with the L-shaped sofa to the one side of the room and stuff like that. I don't normally do that. I guess that's why I like it. But yeah, I don't know what else to tell you guys about this build. I can't really remember a lot of it, so I'm probably going to be talking about it as we get there. But yeah, all I can remember of it is that it has a lot of blue, black and white, and it's modern. So that's all I can remember. Oh, also the fact that I did use a glass roof over the top of the master bedroom, which we're working on right now. And you'll notice that I did place a ceiling light in the middle of the room, and normally that would look really weird because obviously if you use a glass roof, then there isn't a roof above the light to hang the light fixture on, and it kind of just floats in space if you look at it. But I did have a beam over there in the running through the middle of the room that I made using spandrels. And I think, yeah, I've used this technique before. I've done it before in one of my other builds. I can't really explain to you guys how I did it, but I think there are a few tutorials on YouTube that I've seen in passing that people have posted showing how to do this. I also know Emmy Sims has done this in one of her builds, a few of her builds actually, and in one of them she explained how she does it. But that's not where I figured it out. I think I was just playing around one day and it just happened and I was just like, oh, this actually looks kind of cool. But yeah, that's why I have a light in the middle of the room, because it looks like it's hanging on the column, not on the column. What would you call it in English? I can't English today. On the beam. It's a beam, Christine. It's a beam. But yeah, hanging on the beam, and I don't know, I really like the way that looks. It adds, a bit more realism into it, and I use that quite a lot in my builds when I have glass roofs. It makes it look, a bit more realistic, and also because I like having my rooms very well lit. I can't ever build without ceiling lights. I don't like the way how dark that makes rooms appear. So if I have a glass roof, I can't really use ceiling lights, and that annoys me. So I usually always add beams to them. But yeah, that's a really random ramble that I've gone on. But yeah, once again, I have to apologize for the fact that Runaway Teen wasn't up on Sunday. I know that a lot of you guys that watch this build probably won't be keeping up with my Runaway Teen challenge. A lot of you might not be watching it or something, but I just thought I'd mention it anyway, that I wasn't able to put up any video on Sunday because I was actually in bed for most of the day. I had a bit of a stomach bug and let's just say I couldn't be further than like 2 feet away from the toilet. And I was in a lot of pain and stuff. Luckily, it's gone. Right now, it's gone. So yeah, Sunday was just not a nice day for me. I was in bed until I think like 5 p.m. because I slept really badly and all of that stuff. So I just wasn't up to recording anything, and I didn't have time to finish it on Saturday, which is what I usually do. I'd usually record Runaway Teen either on Saturday or Friday or something, but Saturday we weren't in the house basically all day. We were out at a rugby tournament and all of that stuff, so I didn't have time to do it. And yeah, I'm hoping to have I think it's episode 8. Yeah, I think it's episode 8 that should have gone up on Sunday. That I'll try and have that up sometime this week. But yeah, Sunday we will have another part, and I'm still getting used to the whole having kind of like a set video for a certain day. Even if it is just one video, I'm still trying to get used to the whole, having a schedule kind of thing. So yeah, definitely going to have to be some trial and error over there. But yeah, we're almost done with the house. We're done with the inside. We've moved on to doing just the front porch bit. There's not much there, and then we're going to be doing the backyard and the landscaping. I can't remember if I kept in all of the landscaping. I think I did. The backyard isn't very, it's not very intricate, I guess I should say. It just has a grill, some seating, a table and a swing set, and I also add a fire pit, I think, yeah. And that's basically it for the backyard. I also add some planters that have some flower bushes and stuff in it that you guys can just delete if you want your Sims to actually garden in those planters. But yeah, we're almost done with the build. So if you guys are new to the channel, if anyone is new to the channel, I know there are a lot of new people recently in the channel, so welcome. Welcome to the channel, guys. My name is Chrissie. I'm from South Africa, if you couldn't tell from my accent. But yeah, so if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to hit that subscribe button and stick around to see more of my builds and my creative sims and, as I said, my very sporadic let's play that I'm trying to keep on top of. But yeah, also remember to hit the notification bell to be notified of whenever I post a new video. I do try and upload at least 4 times a week. Sometimes, life will get in the way and I can't, but I will keep you guys updated on that over on Twitter. So follow me over on Twitter as well if you want updates on when I'm posting, what I'm posting, all of that stuff. My Twitter is linked in the description below. But yeah, I hope you guys are having an awesome day and your week has been great so far. And I hope you like the build, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye everyone!
You're my music, but you tear me to pieces. So where does it come from? It seems that keeps playing on repeat, ignores the rule of thumb. Oh, where does it come from? Oh, where does it come from? All your emotions with your heart on your sleeve, it won't fade until you paint it black. I let it burn, you call the fire brigade, but I feel